Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Storytime with Grandma Kate. And today we're going to enjoy another Junie B. Jones book called Junie B. Jones is Almost a Flower Girl. I've been noticing on my YouTube channel that many of you are just loving these Junie B. Jones books this summer, so I thought I would share another one. Are any of you going to be going to weddings this summer? I remember being a flower girl when I was 5 years old, and I remember being afraid to sprinkle the flowers down because I didn't want to make a mess. I don't think that Junie B. Jones is going to be having that problem, but anyway, in this first video, we're going to be enjoying the first 3 chapters of this book. So if you like this video, please like it and share it with friends. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so, and then you'll be able to find all the new videos that I'll be recording this summer. So chapter 1 is called Ricardo. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice, except I don't like Beatrice. I just like B. That's all. I am a bachelorette. A bachelorette is when your boyfriend named Ricardo dumps you at recess. Well, I wasn't actually expecting that terrible trouble. It happened today on the playground. First, I was playing horses with my friends Lucille and Grace. And there they are, playing horses. Do you know what it means if Junie B. Jones got dumped? That doesn't mean someone like dumped her or threw her on the floor. It means her boyfriend broke up with her. And all of a sudden, my boyfriend named Ricardo run right past me. And he was chasing a new girl named Thelma. Ricardo, I hollered real loud. Hey, Ricardo, exactly what do you think you're doing, mister? Then I zoomed right after that guy, and I tackled him on the grass, and we wrestled and tangled and rolled all around. Finally, I sat on his legs, and then I smoothed my hair, very attractive. Hello, Ricardo, I said. How are you today? I am fine, only I just saw you chasing new Thelma, and so please knock it off, and I mean it. Ricardo raised his eyebrows, very surprised. Why? How come? He said. I sucked my cheeks at that guy. Because, Ricardo, because I am your girlfriend and you are my boyfriend, and boyfriends and girlfriends are only allowed to chase each other. That's how come. Ricardo kept on looking at me. I shrugged my shoulders. Sorry, those are just the rules, I explained. Ricardo's face turned very glum. But I like chasing new Thelma, he said, kind of whiny. It's fun. I patted his arm, very understanding. Yes, well, I don't make the rules, Rick. I just enforce them, I said. And after that, I got off his legs, and I sat in the grass next to him. Ricardo didn't talk for a very long time. And then finally he stood up and he shook my hand real nice. Junie B, it's been fun being your boyfriend, he said, but I think it's time we started chasing other people. After that, he waved goodbye, and he ran off to chase new Thelma again. My eyes got big and wide at him. No, Ricardo, I shouted. No, 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 come back, come back. But Ricardo kept right on running. I felt weakish and sickish inside. I slumped back down on the grass. Only too bad for me, because just then the bell rang for the end of recess, and all the children started running to the building. But not me. I just kept sitting and sitting in the grass. My teacher called my name. Her name is Mrs. She has another name too, but I just like Mrs., and that's all. Finally, Mrs. came out to get me. Junie B, honey, she said, why aren't you coming in? What's the trouble? I looked real depressed. Ricardo, I said real sad. Ricardo is the trouble. And after that, tears came to my eyes, and my nose started to run very much. Mrs. closed her eyes. Oh no, not boy problem, she said. Not already. And after that, she gave me a tissue, and she stood me on my feet, and she walked with me to room 9. We know if Mrs. is her teacher, then she's in kindergarten, right? She's still. This is an older book. So chapter 2 is called Grinded. What does that mean? Grinded. I know the word ground, like if you are grounded from something, like you can't do it, like if you're grounded at home, that means you can't go out and play. I wonder if that's what she means, grinded. Mother had the day off from work, and she met me at my bus stop. She was pushing my baby brother named Ollie in his carriage. I ran and hugged her legs. Mother, I'm so glad to see you, 'cause today was the worstest day of my life. I've been run through the milk, I tell you. Mother raised her eyebrows, kind of confused. Oh, I think you mean the mill, Junie B, she said. Run through the mill means you've had a hard, grinding day. I nodded my head. Yes, Mother, that's exactly what kind of day I had, because my boyfriend named Ricardo wants to chase other people, and the news grinded me right into the ground. I reached in my pocket and pulled out my snack cookie. Look, see how upset I was, Mother? I couldn't even eat my snack cookie at snack time because my stomach felt squeezy and sickish inside. Mother took my snack cookie out of my hand, and she took a big, delicious bite of it. Thank you, honey, she said. I stared and stared at that woman, because she missed the point, apparently. No, Mother, you are not supposed to eat my snack cookie, I said. You are supposed to feel sorry for me. Plus, also, you have to tell me how to get Ricardo back. Mother bended down and gave me a hug. I'm sorry, honey. I know you're upset about Ricardo, but really and truly, Junie B, you are way too young to have a boyfriend. She stood back up and smiled. You're just a little girl, she said. I stamped my foot. No, I am not little, I said back. And anyway, all the girls at school have boyfriends, Mother. My bestest friend Lucille has a boyfriend named Clifton, and my other bestest friend Grace has a boyfriend named Roger, and Charlotte has a boyfriend named Ham, and Rose has a boyfriend named Vincent, and Lenny has a boyfriend named Crybaby William. And now I am all alone with nobody. Mother did a sigh. I'm sorry, honey, but all of those girls are too young to have boyfriends, she said. Please, Junie B, do not start this boy stuff so soon. Little girls are supposed to be footloose and fancy-free. I did a frown. What's loose feet got to do with this problem? I said. Mother laughed. It's just an expression, Junie B, she said. Footloose and fancy-free means you can run and play with anyone you want. She ruffled my hair. You don't have to worry about picking out a boyfriend till you're much, much older, she said. I did a huffy breath at her. But I'm already much, much older, I said. And besides, I don't want loose feet. I want the same kind of feet everybody else has. I'm not a baby, you know. I quick runned over to Ollie and I held up his teensy hand. See this, Mother? This is a baby hand. See how teensy it is? I held my hand right next to his. Now look at my hand. You see how big it is next to Ollie's? Huh, Mother, do you? And after that, I picked up one of Ollie's baby feet. And see this teensy foot? My feet are a bajillion times bigger than these baby things. I stood up straight and tall. I am big, I tell you. I am big like a giant lady, practically. Now, is she big? Well, she's bigger than Ollie. She's got that right. But is she a big girl? Are kindergartners big girls? I think it depends on what you're talking about. It's all relative to who you're comparing her to. She's absolutely bigger than Ollie. She's not bigger than me. Mother did a chuckle. Sorry, Toots, but I'm afraid you're still too young for a boyfriend, she said. And after that, she gave me another hug, and she smoothed my hair, and she ate the rest of my snack cookie. I'm going to read chapter 3, called Being a Grown-Up Lady. At dinner time, I told Daddy about what happened on the playground. And guess what? He said the same dumb thing as Mother. You're way too young to have a boyfriend, Junie B, he said. It's nice to have Ricardo as a friend, but little girls should be footloose and fancy-free. I covered my ears when I heard that. Quit saying that about my feet, I said. I don't want loose feet, I tell you. I want grown-up feet just like Mother has. Just then, Mother looked at Daddy. I think someone is Sleepy, she spelled. I did a mad breath at her. Yeah, only guess what? I'm a grown-up lady, and grown-up ladies know how to spell, and so I'm not one bit slippery. So there. Then Mother did a chuckle. Only I don't know why. Did Mother spell slippery or Sleepy? Sleepy. After that, she got me down from the table and she took me in the bathroom and she filled up the tub for my bath. And she put lots of bubbles in the water. Also, she gave me my bath toys and a washcloth puppet. I gave them right back to her. Those things are for babies, I said, and I am all grown up. Suit yourself, said Mother. And after that, she sat down on the floor and she watched me sit in my bubbles. I sat and sat and sat. See me, Mother? See how I am just sitting here? I said. When grown-up ladies take a bath, we just sit in the water and we don't splash and we don't play with baby toys. I sat and sat some more. And finally, I did a big sigh. 'Cause I was bored out of my mind, that's why. I patted the bubbles a little bit. Sometimes grown-up ladies pat the bubbles, I said. It's not the same thing as playing. Mother smiled. I picked up some bubbles and put them on my arms. Bubbles are good for ladies' skin, I said. They make us very smoothie. I put bubbles on my face and chin. Sometimes grown-up ladies enjoy making a bubble beard, I explained, very serious. After that, I covered my whole entire self with bubbles. Hey, it's very fluffery in here, I said, real happy. Mother laughed. And then all of a sudden, her whole entire mouth came open. And she's smiling at Junie B. Do you like taking a bubble bath? There was a bubble bath, a kind of bubble bath when I was a kid called Mr. Clean. I think they still make that today, but there was a commercial where the kid would make a bubble beard. And Papa does the voice better than me, but on the commercial, the kid would say, when his mother would come in, he'd say, "Hello, madam, how do you do?" It's kind of like what Junie B was doing. Mother clapped her hands together. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to tell you the good news, didn't I? She said. Your Aunt Flo called today, and she's getting married. Aunt Flo, Junie B. Aunt Flo is getting married. Isn't that exciting? And you're going to go to your very first wedding. After that, Mother smiled real big, and she hummed a pretty bride song, and she danced with my towel. And so guess what? Getting married must be a very big deal. We're going to stop right there. In our next video, we're going to read chapter 4 called Flower Girls, and that's when Junie B finds out that she's going to get to be, or thinks she's going to be, a flower girl in her aunt's wedding. So until I see you at our next video, have a great day, everybody.